Hi guys, before I even begin, I just want to say sorry for the background noise. My son is in his room watching TV and it's kind of loud. Anyway, so here is where we are right now. This is where I am. I haven't really done anything substantial. All I've done is oh, excuse me. Just made a mess. Anyway, all I've done is I carved some bits down and I sanded it down a little bit. I would have done it on camera, but I don't have anywhere to put this in my kitchen. That's where I do my to put my camera in the kitchen, which is where I do all my sanding. So I just basically just did that off camera. So right now the problem areas are the thighs and the knees. They're very kicky, like they don't hold the poses really well. I wanted my channels concealed, so I cut them on the inside as opposed to on the top like you would see with normal ball jointed dolls. Everything seems to be working well. She still doesn't have thumbs. I didn't do any additive work off camera. All I did was subtractive stuff. I basically trimmed down the excess. That's by carving it down. I trimmed down the excess and I sanded it down a little bit. I cut the channels in so that way I can test string. She works really well. I'm working on balance right now. It's not perfect, but she stands really well. I need to come back here and I feel like I need to make these channels a little bit thinner because I don't like how thick they are. So that's something I need to do, and I need to work on her face because she doesn't have a face yet, so I need to give her a face. She is working really well. I did carve the hands, the fingers. I don't know if you can see, it's so bright. I'll insert a picture right here or whatever. I did carve out the details in the fingers. I had to use a needle, which was kind of annoying and difficult. I used a needle and an X-Acto knife to carve out the fingers. It wasn't annoying, but it was interesting because it was actually surprisingly hard. This is the biggest hand I've ever made. Like every other time, the hands I make are a lot smaller than this. So this is the biggest hand I've ever made. But even just having to hold it and like carve at it, it was really painful. My thumbs kept locking, like it hurt so bad. But I mean, so far I really like it. I'm kind of scared because it's air dry clay and I don't want it to get messed up. Like I don't want anything to break, so I'm kind of like handling it with care. I can't really test string it hard either because I don't want anything to break. It's Ladol clay and it's very resilient, but it can also be very fragile, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. I want to finish this sculpt by the end of November. So yeah, that's why I'm pretty much just, yeah, I want it done by the end of November. It's kind of sad because like casting is so expensive. I would like to see it in resin. Like if I could choose resin colors, I would choose like a milk chocolate. Like the colors I would like a creamy, very pale peachy kind of color. I already have the names for it and everything. So like a really pale peachy kind of color. I want a nice tan. I want like a milk chocolate, like I said earlier. Well, I guess milk chocolate could be, no, a nice tan. I want milk chocolate, and I want a dark chocolate. Those are the 4 skin tones I would like to get. I also, when I was doing the sketch, I don't know if you can see right here, for some reason I really want to see the completed version in yellow. I don't know why. I just want to see it in yellow. I just feel like this silhouette would look really cute in like a fantasy color like yellow, and I'd love to see it in mint. But yeah, it's kind of sad because I don't know, like I would have to find people who are as interested in the sculpt as I am, so that way, like, I could do like a pre-order, I guess, but I don't know, I'm not popular, so it's kind of hard it's kind of hard to do pre-orders and stuff like that when you're not popular. Of course, if I ever did a pre-order, I would probably do it with something like Kickstarter, so that way if it doesn't get fully funded, then people can get their money back. But I don't know, you know what, one step at a time. Let me finish the doll and then see what happens. And if it never gets cast, that's fine too. I would either just maybe like store it in a box or repurpose the clay and sculpt it. Well, no, I can't do that. I can't repurpose the clay because I actually really do like the sculpt, but I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, this is what I have so far. I'm going to put a slideshow at the end of this video to show the doll doing some poses, some of the poses that I really like. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned for it. I noticed we have there are quite a few new subscribers, so welcome new subscribers. I know some of you are from the Facebook group, so welcome. As always, feel free to talk to me about anything. If you feel like I can help you out with something and you're sculpting your own doll, feel free to ask me questions. I'm here for support. I know how difficult it is to work on your doll because there's not a lot of information out there. When I first started in like 2006, there was nothing. It was like a dead zone. It sucked. I had to learn everything by myself, and it was really difficult. There was a lot of blood, there was a lot of sweat, and there were quite a few tears. But I mean, if I can figure it out and I can pretty much sculpt a doll in my sleep, then I don't see why, you know, you can't. So another thing, I originally started this doll with, oh wait a minute, here we go. I bought a pack of La Doll clay. It was the Satin Smooth La Doll clay. That's what I originally started with. And this is what I have left. I actually have enough clay. Well, okay, so this bag is repurposed clay, and anytime I carve the doll, I put it right back in this bag. I'm going to spray a little water in there and like try to reactivate the clay. But this is clay that I actually haven't used. So with a pack of La Doll clay, you can actually sculpt a whole doll, okay? Because I'm quite sure that when I'm done with this sculpt, I'm going to have a little bit of clay left. Next up, I'm going to sculpt the details in the face. Now that part of the process you guys are going to get to see because I'm adding clay to the piece. So that's, my laptop isn't in danger of any dust or any like any dust or any chips getting in the keyboard. That's why I actually I've had to carve and sand in our kitchen because I don't want any dust in my laptop. So next up, I'm going to finish up the faceplate. I'm going to do the front of the faceplate, and then after that I actually have to make little pieces for the inside of the mouth. I don't know if you can see, but wait a minute. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but this is actually a hole, so I have to make little pieces for the inside of the mouth. I have to do different teeth parts and yeah, just different little parts that can go on the inside so that way the character can have some expression. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like videos like this about the sculpting process of BJDs, please like and subscribe. If other types of art annoy you, don't subscribe, because I don't only do dolls, I also crochet quite a bit and I do other things, and this channel is pretty much where I dump all my process videos. I'm an illustrator, that's what I went to school for, so I do that as well. So I mean, if this is, but I post doll stuff quite a bit. I have been posting doll stuff since, you know, dolly videos since I started using my YouTube to make videos. But anyway, if you like stuff like this, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Anyway, have a great day, you guys. And that's it.